Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel, where last episode we finished up our free day after a bit of twin magic and a scratch from a cat as our second practical exam came round. With the dummy defeated, the groups for our next field study were revealed, as with Machias and Jusis paired up once more, their protests were met with a show of force, as Instructor Velstein gave them a chance to win the right to separation through battle with her. And with the obvious result occurring, we now get ready for the trip to Bareahard.
Morning. You two are up early.
I want to make this very clear before we leave. You are my classmate. You are not my friend. We may be in the same group, but I would appreciate it if you would not address me as casually as you seem wont to do.
Our class's vice president is as stubborn as ever.
Say that again! I dare you!
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It looks like we're all gathered then. Shall we be leaving?
We might as well, though there's still some time before our train leaves.
That's fine.
I have no objections either.
Well, let's go.
This is going to be a long weekend.
Incredibly long. Right, so everyone is in our party now. They're all level 15, at least the same as me. I was wondering what kind of weapons they'd have at this point. Of course, they haven't got upgraded weapons at the very least. An Orbital Staff of Woman designed by Langford and Epstein. So they've got fiber guards on, which are way better than what I've got. No, actually, it's the tier up, but of course the ADF down from it. We've got all these accessories. We've got the cooling belt as well, prevents burn ATS plus 10. We've got also cozy socks, strength plus 10, prevents freeze. Let's put that on you because you're obviously an ATS user after all. Prevents poison there, actually speed, that's all good. Let's give you the prevent freeze. There was a mute one for you as well, wasn't there? ATS again. In fact, we can actually go on everyone now. Haha, cool. So you've got a Night Sword plus 1. You've got the upgraded one. Okay, then. Dual Edge, a pair of gun swords. I guess I never really noticed the gun part of them before. Not really gun swords. Gun daggers. A gun sword I would have thought would be a bit bigger. Design with focus on usability. It's almost like you're trying to emulate someone. And a Buster Shot one. They've both got their weapons upgraded by the look of it. Well, no real point in equipping them so much until we get to until we get to town. But then we want to kind of check out what their courses are and stuff. So you've got Mirage. Killing enemies restores EP. That's kind of cool. EP plus 10 per enemy killed. Analyze and Luminous Ray are your base abilities on that. But you definitely need some upgrades there. Let's give you... Actually, we kind of want to get you another one for that. 17 rating. Increase the amount of set piff dropped by enemies. Kind of do want that on someone. Right, let's give you the... Oh, that's that one, is it? Well, if that's the case, I'll move that off and I'll put Soul Blur Special over there for the extra speed. So you'll have the information. Who do we actually want in our party or not? I feel like I'd rather have the girls and then one of those boys, you know? Or we could just put both boys in and have them linked together the entire time. That'd be funny. Mean. But funny. Right, basically we just need to unlock some slots. But unlocking your slots is going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it? Where can I get one for that? Good one to put in there. That's not information. Ah, well, if you've got that as well. That one. So I'm taking this. While we're still all together, it makes a great sense to give her EP plus 50 on that slot. Anyone else got anything good I want to take away? Like the heal, maybe? No, the heal's already taken. Mute, attack 1 breath. Analyze, we've already got Analyze as a basis. Oh yes, forgot to check out their other stuff. So she's got Raven, Master Quartz. Begin back with Speed Raise, 2 turns of speed plus 25%. Art is Chrono Drive, which is speeds up the flow of time for targeted allies. It's an area effect, speed up and movement up for 4 turns. That's really good. So we'll take that. She's already got Analyze on as well. Felas, she can revive. We kind of want to give her a heal as well, I think. So your course, apart from that, is Mistral. Obtain a significant ATS bonus. Begin battle with ATS raised. 1 turn of it. Airstrike is your default. And you have Iron, which begin battle with defense and ADF raised, so art defense. And you've got Needle Shield on that. Quite an interesting selection we have, to be honest. So everyone's got at least their slots filled out, apart from you, I guess. What do we want to give you? We kind of just want to fill stuff out at the moment. So you got Fellas because you've got that. Well, what I will give you instead then is heal. That seems like a better option for me. Goody goody. Let's get out there, I guess. Which way's out? So we're supposed to be heading just straight for the train station, aren't we? But let's just check the shop, see if there's any new newspaper or anything. Should probably buy some ingredients at some point in time as well. And we've got tons of attachments. What kind of stuff? Ooh, while we're here, if everyone is part of the party technically at this point, let's have a look. No, it's only these guys, right? So, if we make a sweet cookie with Fee.
Okay.
There we go. Let's do a bit of cooking. We get a royal sable. That cures poison and recovers even more. Then if we make a sweet cookie with you.
I'll do what I can. It looks great if I do say so.
I thought we'd get the better version still. Obviously not. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Unless I could change the people that are cooking it to begin with. You're a really good cook anyway, are you? Or maybe it's only one of them that has the ultimate crown move?
I'll do what I can. It looks great if I do say so.
So one of them can create a new recipe. Or maybe I could just keep cooking it with them repeatedly.
Okay.
Let's make the bad simple omelette.
It's technically edible.
A solid omelette. Defense plus 25% for 3 turns still, though. Yeah, it's not that bad. We've discovered every omelette variant. Apart from that, we have no one we can cook the absolute terrible one with. In terms of skill level, I guess, if I make it with you, then?
Well, if I must.
Yes, make a cookie with me.
What in Adios' name is this?
Oh, ooze cookie. We've made an ooze cookie. Poison 50%. That's an attack one. We've got to throw it at people, have we? So we made an ooze cookie. Lovely. I'm not quite sure I understand exactly what I want to do with these things. To get that. What got me the warm egg soup? That was the new recipe one, isn't it? Yeah. So one of these guys got to give me the new recipe, right?
This one's my specialty.
A wild mix from Fee. Cures faint confused, restores 50 EP and 1000 HP. Great. So much selection in our cooking repertoire now. Let's make a terrible tomato sandwich.
What in Adios' name is this?
We made a bitter sandwich. Restores 40 CP though. Gets you up and running. So we need crisp onion, acerbic tomato, and assorted grains. Really, I should just buy some of everything, really. I don't want to use too much money. I'll make sure I've got some ingredients after all. We've got 7 in the inventory there. Acerbic tomato. Oh, I'll buy 2. Because that's cost quite a bit. Okay, maybe I won't buy so much of the things. What's rock salt? Got a fair bit in our inventory there. Let's try to cook a little bit more. Tomato sandwich. You can make really good tomato sandwiches, can you?
What did you expect?
A victory sandwich. Alright, if I cook it with you then? Is it with you to get the other one or you?
I'll do what I can. That came out well.
Oh, standard tomato sandwich. So I guess it's with Elliot to make the other one? Oh, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. We made a victory sandwich though. 1,500 HP. Restores 25 CP. Strength 25% free turns. We got a fair few variants of foodstuffs there. I'll take it. Spent a little bit of money. Got some weird stuff. Thors been getting up early and working even harder these days. She really is a good girl. She's a treat or two for this. She does. She does seem quite good with it. She's always working out there. Every time we go past. This is early in the morning as well, and she's just dusting. I saw a really pretty black cat this morning. Oh, she was so cute. Getting up early has its perks. It sure does. Emma replied. Well, Crow's over there. Maybe we should speak to him before we go anywhere. The gardening club speaking over here. Well, Ophi, was you up this early this morning? Got a field study today. I remember you mentioning that. Take care. Be sure to let me know if you see any nice flowers. She seems really laid back. Now that I think about it, May's just about over and done with, huh? I'll have to start tending to our summer flowers soon. Goodness, where does the time go? Alright, check Keen's bookstore, see if there's anything to buy here. Mr. Keen, sir. All stuff we've already got. Morning, you're all up early again. You should grab a copy of the latest Imperial Chronicle if you haven't already. Reading it will keep you occupied during your train journey. Nope, we intend to play Blade and deal with the incredible awkward silence that's about to occur on a travel in a locked cart with those two. And Fee, technically. Should just be sleeping. Yo, good to see you all ready for the action this early in the morning. Yep, awfully early yourself, aren't you? Ha! Before I set a good example as a responsible upperclassman and give you guys a heartfelt crow send-off. You kind of look like you're out for a rough time, though. Well, good luck either way. Surprise me with a cool souvenir when you get back. Nothing stresses him out, does it? Nope. Apart from that, do I want Jusis in or do I want Machias in? This is the question. I put the... Which course did I put the thingy on? Who did I give that to? There's loads of stuff on you. Maybe I should be removing some of this, I don't know. I need to get that special other quartz on someone. The one that will get me more Sepith, so that I can unlock slots faster. We could head to speak to Toa before we go as well, but the engineering building's where I really want to go. Oh, you're up. You've got quite the group with you today. First, we have the delicate, diligent beauty with the dynamite figure and the glasses you just want to fog right up. Oh, do we, Angelica? And then there's the petite Taciturn darling with the silver hair. I pressed my delicates on that ironing board. Oh, if only I could add the both of you to my wonderful harem. Creep. Creep. Okay, then. Let's exchange. Sepith for mirror? Yes, sure, no. Slots. Open slots. See if we can open something. Must be able to open something for someone, right? No. Yes. But it's only a wind quartz, so that sucks. No. No. Can be open as well. Sure, we'll open that for you too. That can be open, but we can't. Well, that's at least a couple more slots filled out. So that was one for you. Should I give her air strike or shall I give her breath? Let's give her air strike. Oh, her ATS is actually terrible. Yeah, let's take breath off and just give that to her. They plus 5% as well. And we opened up your slot here, so we could actually remove that, put that there, and then give you... Oh, Septium Vein is one anyway. So I guess in that sense, we kind of want Gunboy in, but Gunboy's more irritating. I don't know if they work in the back party after all. That's the real problem. Can I just head to the student union? Like, literally straight to Toa's room before we go. Ooh, anything to buy here? Basically, these are all the gear we'd already got. Yeah, still better to buy when we get to town. You prefer a male harem, would you? Hey, well then we've got the book club for you. And you took me for a ride the other day, on a bike I mean. I kind of burned myself out in a bunch of work, but the ride made me feel a lot better. Which means I can get right back to making sure everyone on campus is happy today. Thank you for adding on the bike. Trying to make sure we don't misunderstand anything, even though we wouldn't leap to that anyway, Toa. Alright, I guess we head out. So Trista Station it is. Are you gonna ignore the kitty? Was there a kitty? I didn't see a kitty. She saw a kitty, but I haven't seen a kitty. Oh, there's a kitty. You hate me, though. Oh, it's that cat from before. Looks like she's still pretty cautious around me. Probably best to keep my distance in case she tries to scratch me again. What are you doing, anyway? A cat? You can play petting zoo later. We need to hurry to the station. Alright, sorry, I'll be right there. See, the kitty doesn't want me anyway. She made a humph noise? I guess there's a rocky road of friendship with felines there. Looks like you win today, cat, but I'll be back. Yeah, what? Would you give us some food? It'll be fine, right? Cats are fickle too. As long as you're the source of food, they'll go to anyone. Onwards. Let's enter Trista Station and get moving. As Link has gifted us such a shad. Thank you very much. Oh, you made it. Hey. Good morning. Are you leaving now too? Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Bareahard before noon. Looks like you guys already have your tickets, sir. Yeah, the train to the capital should be arriving any minute now. Our destination, St. Ark, is about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. I've never ridden on a train for so long before. Kind of looking forward to it. Guess they're the same as ever, huh? I'm amazed they're not sick of the whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. But Fee? If anyone can do it, it's you, Rean. Huh? Do what? Get those two to make peace with one another. I could make it work, but I suspect you have a much better chance. Do you really think it's even? Possible. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. That's us. I'm afraid we gotta run. May Adios be with you. Let's all do our very best. You bet. Take care, everyone. Bye. I guess we should buy our tickets and line up for Bareahard train then. Yes, let's. If we must, though I'm loath to patronize a city so crawling with nobles. Sure. Let's buy our tickets and pray for the best. Our businessman, and somewhat well-known one, if I do say so myself, even know my name in Heimdall. Well, I'm certainly not wanting for Mira. I do wish it was a little easier to find time to actually use it. If you can see the number of meetings on my schedule today, you'd know just why. Probably a lot. You coming with me? It's good. Break it up for me, please. Good morning, Class 7. Group A is headed to Bareahard today, correct? Yes, that's right. I believe there's a direct line that stops at Keldic, isn't there? Indeed there is. Every other train heading east from here is a direct line. And the next one will be arriving soon, so I suggest buying your tickets now. We'll buy the tickets. Certainly, that'll be 5 passengers for Bareahard. I'll have those tickets for you in a moment. This didn't take out my mirror supply there, not. I've only just got some. And I'm going to need to buy equipment when we get to a new town. Passenger service bound for Keldic, Bareahard. Now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Now for the worst trip of our lives. At least I get to play cards! And lose 4 games this time. If they'll even play me. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview, Jusis? You're from Bareahard City, after all. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. But are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis, without any of the pro-noble bias I'm certain to inject. Hey, finest intellectual mind is sitting to your left. Are you suggesting that I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Oh, not at all. You're intelligent enough to score 2nd on the entrance exam after all. And you spent your every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast, in terms of book smarts. Even it is lacking in virtually every other regard. Why you? Please stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. What was that? Rean? Last month, Group B got an E on their field study. If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail, and a low one too. Do you two really want that to happen again? But, well... I'm not naively suggesting we just put all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt we will have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on, no matter what. But that doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. Rean. I was wondering what you were getting at. You had to be joking! I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we're in the same group and we're working towards the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. What? Rean? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy. And get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example. All 3 of you. I feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day. Ah, I see. There's no denying that she's strong. Incredibly strong, in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form proper combat links with one another, we may have at least evened the odds a little. You would have. Sarah's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't have really have lost either. Fee. Exactly. Rean's going about this smartly, though. He's playing them a little bit. Alyssa, Laura, and Elliot are all in the same group as last time, and Gaia seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team. Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already! And it's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? Indeed, I prefer not to cooperate with this farce, but I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. So you're saying... Until this trip is over, we will call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I'm more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me! Well, at least it seems they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. Is it an improvement? I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. He played him so well. We heading down from Keldek? Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bareahard is the most important city in the eastern Khoisan province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Khoisan province as a whole is also widely renowned for the high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems of fur are regarded as Bareahard's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be Artisan Street in South Bareahard, yes. Large numbers of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdallr that specialises in gems produced in Bareahard as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronise it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note, a fact of which you're already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Bareahard is, at its heart, a city of nobles. What's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I've heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though. That's correct. However, from Artisan Street to the enormous provincial army guardhouse, the central plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships, Bareahard is a city that has developed with the nobility, and the Albarea household in particular, at its centre. So it really isn't an exaggeration, then? I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Bareahard, you'd be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the provincial army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging in a weird sort of way? It feels like we're making progress. Alright then, we can talk to everyone and we can play Blade with everyone. Let's just talk to everyone first of all. We're trying to make progress. Because technically talking to Machias is progress in itself. Because he's like, you're a noble. I hate having to cooperate with him. But I don't want to be the one responsible for losing to Group B. I suppose I'll call it a truce with you too. Yeah, thank you. I'd almost forgotten that Machias had a problem with me. Listen, I'm sorry about... I don't actually think you're a deceitful noble sympathizer. So there's no need to say anything. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't completely forgiven you for what you did. Well, that's more than enough. Thanks, Machias. Why would you thank me? Looks like he really doesn't hate me after all. If only I could find some way to make up with him entirely. Let's go down the list. Thank you so much, Rean. I knew Gaius was right about you. What do you mean? At the station, he said, if anyone can do it, it's you, remember? I didn't do anything special, though. I just gave them my honest opinion. And that's exactly why I think you were able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now to make sure we don't let the group down. We won't, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It is rather suspicious. Nothing at all. Can't we talk about you butting in? I wasn't expecting to return to Bareahard so soon. It's been about 2 months now since we started the academy. Guess it hasn't really been long enough yet for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. And 2 months is hardly enough time for anything to truly change. That's very true. Still, a city full of nobles. I get the feeling I'm going to need to be a lot more conscious of the things I say and do. Nobles do have quite a fixation with social standing and class, but you should try not to let it get to you. Just be yourself. If you exert too much energy reining in your every word and action, we won't be able to get anything done. That's good advice. Thanks. If you have any more like it, I'm sure we'll be very appreciative. We'll be relying on your knowledge of the city. You're in good hands then. This is going to be a good talk. Nah, now. Okay, yeah, good talk. Is something the matter? I underestimated you a little. Thanks, I guess. So the hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of our field study. We'll need to get a whole lot stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. If you want to beat Sarah, a little extra training won't be enough. True, we were completely outclassed by her last time. I wonder what sort of regimen she underwent to wind up so strong. It's just who she is. Sounds like Fee knows something. Maybe we can get her to open up a bit more someday. Yeah, maybe we can. Right, it's time. It's time. The revenge tour, apart from the fact I'm not actually playing anyone I've played before. We need to get the highest number at the end of it.
Back.
Yep, I'm going to lose, but I'll still get points, so good things.
Well then, go ahead and draw.
Okay, what does the sword do again? The sword one gets rid of one, yes.
It looks like you're up first.
Yay, I'm up first, except for the fact that I drew a mirror. And I'd like to play a 1, but I can't. A 1 brings back a card, doesn't it, as well? So the 1 is actually strategically useful. Do we play lows or not at this point? Let's play shotgun. He likes them. I thought you'd do that. Boomf!
Mirror!
I hate you, guy. I'm going to keep my mirror for the time being. Should I bolt his one?
Now you've done it.
Yeah! Suck it. Oh, you put one back. Shall I mirror that one, maybe?
Ah, crap.
Okay. Another 3. Oh, what? I can only draw?
We're even. We'll have to redraw.
No, let's not do this. I'm going to lose.
It looks like you're up first.
Damn it!
Looks like I win this time.
Damn it! He's got 2 7s! What the hell cards did he get? Bullcrap! How was I supposed to even win? He's 14 right there! There's no way I could have won!
Please go easy on me.
2 6s and 2 7s he had. What the hell? I got 7 this time.
Shall we draw then?
Sure, I want to win a game.
Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
Why?
Oh no, this could be trouble.
You start with
I'm
such...
gonna use a bolt card.
Are you now? Okay, good for you.
I'm gonna use a bolt card. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first.
Hey, I'm in the lead for once. Right, well, what are we going to lead from here? Do you know what? I'm just going to pull up a draw again.
Ah, we have the same score.
Maybe that's the strategy.
Draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. Oh no, this could be trouble. I'm going to use a bolt card.
This is literally a repeat of the start of this battle as well. Thank you, Judas, for the 21 month subs. Oh, I've got bolt when I need it. I've still got my high cards.
Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
You're a dick.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
You rebirthed it? Well, I should win with this, right? She's got a mirror.
Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. It looks as though I win this time.
Okay, we're 5 for 5. 5 for 5.
If we have to.
Well, that's a relatively even
Draw a
board.
card. Go ahead then.
I'm just gonna play a 2.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. Go ahead then.
That's really sucky.
We have the same score.
I just like to
Let's
point
redraw.
out I can't win now.
Go ahead then.
I can't win at all.
Now you've done it. Now you've done it.
Can I just cancel? I literally can't win because he's got more cards
Take
than me.
this. How about this? How about this?
I hate you. I hate you so much.
My victory was assured from the start.
Okay, going for a draws is not good because then, like, if it doesn't end, if it ends up on you going next, you basically go down a card. So that's completely pointless. We're 6 for 6. Coffee!
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right?
No?
Guess we'd better draw again.
At least we
You're
start
first,
even.
I guess.
Why am I always... Piss off with that!
Ouch.
I'm always starting from the back. That's my problem.
Crap. Take this. Take this.
I'm gonna ramp it up a bit now, lady.
Mirror.
Hate you.
Ouch. Guess I lost.
Yes! 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 1 for 7! I still get the exact same amount of Link experience, so it doesn't matter the result. We're gonna keep a track of how I do with this. And with 3 cards left. First try. Hey! I won a game of Blade. I'm so happy. Well, from there we move on. I think we're good. I think I'll save with my 1 for 7 ratio. I wish there was like some kind of stat tracker for the games we play. Let's stop talking, because I can't talk anymore. I beat the youngest one. Hooray! Maybe the youngest one. Let's pick on the smallest. Oh! We passed through the granary region. What a beautiful view! Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. That's Bareahard. Indeed, we should be there in roughly an hour now. We may yet arrive by noon after all. Do you want to play more cards? 1 win, 6 losses. My ratio is championship material. But let's put it this way, I'm on a win streak right now.
Lord Jusis. Lord Jusis, welcome back to Bareahard.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Amazing.
I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him.
He's a real VIP.
I've returned here as a student of Thors Military Academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired, were you not?
Well, yes, but...
You're a child of the Albarea household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please, allow me to carry your luggage.
We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
That won't be necessary.
Huh? Lord Rufus?
Rufus?
What?
My beloved brother, it's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go? I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
As am I. You seem well.
I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Of course, I've read all about you in my brother's letters. Where are my manners, though? My name is Rufus Albarea. Jusis is my younger brother. You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me. He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
That's not...
He's being toyed with.
I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate?
But I digress. This is no time for idle chatter. I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
The car is parked outside. Welcome to the verdant city of Bareahard. I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I see. So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
Indeed. I selected them on behalf of my father. Allow me to present you with this.
So we got the field study envelope for May.
Thank you.
It really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
Huh? You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall. He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette. Why, that must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well, and still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
Indeed. I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past. I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
Wonderful. And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies. No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
Oh, I'm honored you would say so.
It's nothing like that.
Can we please stop discussing me? And when you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Albarea family mansion.
But...
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish. So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared. That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
Oh, thank you. I truly appreciate it.
I wonder what that was all about.
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however. For I can see your hotel coming into view now.
The Hotel Esmeralda. We're staying in 5-star, are we? Thank you for the escort. And thank you very much for arranging a hotel for us. We're truly grateful for your kindness. I think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening. But unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we finish here. In Heimdall? Will you be going by airship? Indeed. I'm representing our father. Huh, don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you jest. You might not be the most affable person, but please, do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May the goddess's blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. So finally I've learned to drop the R from Heimdall. So that was Rufus Albarea. I've heard rumours about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction, meeting him in person. It's easy to see where that reputation originated. He seemed like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. Yeah, he made a point of showing consideration for my dad too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. And he effortlessly thrust Jusis into the role of cute little brother. I would have preferred you not to have seen that. Well, I must admit, I wasn't expecting him to leave Bareahard just as we arrived. How unfortunate. What do you mean? Nothing that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. Wait. Come on, let's go drop off our things. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Though the thought of actually staying in a hotel this high class is kind of, intimidating. Off we go. It is truly an honor that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed Duke's. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we'll be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you'll allow me to escort you to the western wing, then we've a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Wait. I believe I told you before that we're here solely for our studies. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But Lord Jusis, I must insist! Don't make me repeat myself. We require only 2 rooms, one for the boys and one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all? That was for me. It's more than enough. It's fine. Of course, we're students. We should be treated as such. Still in separate accommodation, though. We can finally start working on our field study task now, I think. Good, we've made more than enough time as it is. Now, let's crack open that envelope, shall we? Alright, here goes. Field study day 1, assigned tasks. Aurochs Canyon monster, put a ring on it, and addicted to bath salts. Oh yeah, let's help someone be addicted to bath salts? What are you doing with the bath salts? The Voltaire family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're unfortunately running low on. Will someone procure them for us? If this strikes your fancy, find me on the terrace outside the Sorcière restaurant. Yes, bath salts. That's what we're looking for. It's important things that need to be sorted around this town. Put a ring on it. I'd like someone to help me find a particularly semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at Turner's Jewelers. Brooke. And Aurochs Canyon Monster. Minor Monster has been roving the Aurochs Canyon path, and the Croizon Provincial Army would like it eliminated. Monster is the Fate Spinner atop a cliff partway along the Aurochs Canyon path. Once the monster has been exterminated, please report to the soldiers at Aurochs Fort. Study areas defined as a 100-sail radius around North and East Bareahard. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. One request from a noble, followed by one from an artisan. That should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, they seem to have struck the perfect balance here. The monster one sounds irritating. What do they mean by report to Aurochs Fort on this one? Aurochs Fort sits on the opposite side of Aurochs Canyon. It's a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save that one for last, just to be on the safe side. I'll advise that regardless. The path through the canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete our other tasks before we venture out that way, lest we run out of time. Yes, let's do that. Fine by me. I have no objections either. Alright then, let's get started. I'm sure Elisa and the others are working hard on their own tasks as we speak, and we can't let them beat us. So let's give this our all. Right. Okay. Of course. I'll give you my word. Time to search for salt. Surely I'm a gold mine of it right now. Blade! Why are you scooping so hard? Well, I guess it's our traditional head around the place and talk to the people. This really is a magnificent room. It's rather wasted on a lowly baron like me. It became available earlier all of a sudden, though, so I was able to stay here at a very cheap price. This will most likely be the first and last time I get to do so, too. So is everything going to be Norse slightly themed here? As in Heimdall? I didn't know Heimdall actually comes with the R at the end, which is why it's pronounced all the time. Fafnir. That kind of thing. We got a theme of the names here. Conan, the Barbarian. Maybe not then. I managed to convince Father to allow me to come along with you on business. This city truly is as gorgeous as they say. Father did inform me to be careful, however. I must show respect to the Viscount and Counts. I'm afraid to so much as breathe in their general direction. That's a very short barbarian, yes. We don't judge a barbarian by its size. I mean, Fee seems more capable of this, and she's tiny. Please accept my apologies for what happened earlier. We plan on holding a small banquet to make up for it, so please, as I've told you countless times, treat us like your other guests. However, it is our policy to... Must I repeat myself? Understood. His family really is influential, aren't they? Perhaps a bit too much in this case. You can tell that they like to flaunt it about. No, everyone's just afraid of insulting them. So they're going over and above, like it's so required, which means that someone in their family does require that behavior. I'm pleased to have the opportunity to serve you, Lord Jusis. We pride ourselves on excellent customer service here at the Hotel Esmeralda. As such, please feel free to request anything that you may need. Maze standing attention, that's a big instrument. I won't say the name because I'll get it wrong. I want to say cello, but it's a one with bass. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I don't know my instruments. It's a pleasure to be graced for your presence there, Ulysses. There's no need to be so formal. My apologies. I happen to be used to serving nobles at this point, but I was told to ensure that I not do anything to cause you trouble. This is the power of someone from the four great houses, huh? Quite you. Should I just serve him like anyone else then? Yes. Be the only one that treats me normal and you'll be the one in favour. It's a big guitar, that's the one. Well, let's check out the lay of the land, he says.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
I'll handle it.
Yeah, Fee will do it. Fee will handle it all. Lay of the land. Saucier restaurant's over there. Bareahard Cathedral. The Noble District is that way. Artisan Street, Station Street. There's loads of places as well. Interestingly enough, there's a question mark. Which is weird. Oh, so much to check out too. Should we just walk around as Jusis? I can't because he's not in the party currently.
Right. I've got this.
Okay.
My turn.
Many cardinals have come from this cathedral, haven't they? It truly is fitting to regard it as one of Erebonia's centers of faith. Just being here fills me with awe. This cathedral truly is as majestic as I say. I feel as though I've entered an entirely different realm. You youngsters there, feast your eyes on that spectacular stained glass with me. Anyone reading books here? Oh, Adios, please grant us your guidance. Show us the path that we nobles who wish to guide the people with pride must take. Oh, I saw someone on the right side as well, it's you. Welcome to Bareahard Cathedral. This is the center of the Septian Church here in the Croydon province. We have mass scheduled to take place today too. Perhaps you would like to take part in it? Archbishop Amon. This cathedral is open to all who seek the teachings of Adios. Youngsters, feel free to offer your prayers should you ever face troubling times. May Adios be with you all. I'm sure I'll be fine. I just need to get battling, really, and pick up some more Sepith. That's the real goal. Sunday school place, maybe? Lord Rufus Albarea seems like he's been very busy lately. He's in charge of this province and even takes care of some of his father's official duties as his representative. While I'm proud to see him do such excellent work, I rarely get the chance to see him at parties anymore. You got some designs there, have you?
Who's this a statue of?
It seems to be a statue of Saint Veronica.
Oh, you know of her?
Oh, don't tell us any more then. My daddy has a car! It's so cool. He goes vroom and beep beep and everything. Yeah, it's cool. I see he's very excited. It's understandable though. I haven't had much of an opportunity to spend time with him lately. Fortunately, I found the time to do so now. What, your own kid? Well, there's one of our quests. I mean, buying some food here won't do much unless we can find a restaurant. I mean, a recipe inside, but we got a cutscene for it. This restaurant's pretty big. I feel like we're a little out of place here. He had this pales in comparison to the restaurants dedicated to nobles. I used to come here frequently before I started attending the academy. It must be good if you're a regular. It must be a gathering place for haughty nobles too then. Feel free to wait outside for us if you wish. I'll have to give my regards to the owner as well. What was that slight smile I saw there? Do you like the owner, do you? Welcome to Sorcier. Allow me to... Oh, it's Lord Jusis. I didn't even notice it was you because of your school uniform. I see you haven't changed much. But of course, I'm still going at it with my cooking studies too, so please feel free to give some of my dishes a try. Give me some recipes. Right, we can buy jewel potage, creamy chowder, aromatic tea, savory herb tea. I mean, I don't want to buy any of it because I want to save my money for other things. Oh, the wine menu. Hello, Lord Jusis. It's been a while. One of my assignments at the academy has led me to return here briefly, so I saw it fit to show my face here. Things seem to be going well for you there. I'm glad. I assume you must all be Lord Jusis's classmates then. I'm pleased to see that you've been able to make so many friends at the academy. They're only classmates, not friends. They look close. Yeah, I don't think you'd get this close to someone just by frequenting their restaurant, though. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hammond, and I'm the owner and head chef of this restaurant. I intend on continuing to deliver the highest quality of food, so I hope you'll be able to stop by. Fortunately, I was open with a desire to provide the highest quality of food to all of our customers. We even have less expensive meals the working class can afford, so please feel free to order away. It's kind of cool, though, that he seems to be a bit more neutral, like Jusis actually likes the guy. Greetings and welcome, Lord Jusis. We just received some fresh ingredients this morning. Might you be interested in trying out our seasonal menu? He seems to like this place. Please don't start giving history lessons while we're here on vacation, darling. Surely there are better ways for you to enjoy yourself. Lessons? Studying? Is as delicious as ever. It's said that this soup was first made in the Middle Ages. In fact, Emperor Drygos himself was known to enjoy it. Of course, that's one of the many theories. Others say that it was first made by a court chef after his death. Okay. This guy's just getting drunk in the middle of the day. Good on him. Last month's Grand Market over at Keldic ended up being more stressful than anyone could have imagined. That was you again. Fortunately, they managed to catch the culprits. Everything went more or less back to normal after that. Anyway, I need to focus on making sure my next transaction goes well. You're the guy that bought the hops, right? If I'm correct. But this is a really expensive looking place. I'm a bit scared for my wallet. Yeah, you should be. But this is delicious. Can you really afford this, though? He said he'd treat me, but I'm kind of worried. See, you don't need to be pretentious. And take your paramour to an upscale marketed place, surely. My concern is with my daughter's friendship with a commoner at the academy. So you're worried that she'll befriend someone who sides with the reformists. Thors is quite a famous academy, however. Are you sure Tunisia would get involved with people like that? I can't say for sure. I personally wanted her to enter St. Australia, but she was heavily opposed to that. I did make sure she at least entered a well-regarded academy, however. She's now made a close friend at a lacrosse club. Ha. I certainly wasn't expecting you to want to discuss your daughter, but the fact that you were concerned for her shows that you're qualified as a parent. Oh please, that can't be true, and what I want to discuss involves whether she hates me or not. Baron... Is his name Baron Caroline? Good day, everyone. I hope you all enjoy my performance. Well, I would love to hear it. Paintings don't work. The pianos don't work. Well, time to pick up our first quest then, as we explore. It's very nice hair you've got. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a minute? Ah, might those uniforms be from Thors Military Academy? I assume you must be the students Lord Rufus mentioned then. What's this all about? Lord Rufus asked me to give some work to some students who came along here for some manner of field study, you see. Well, in truth, he asked my father first, but he's as busy as he ever was. So the request was passed on to his heir. In other words, me. Oh, that sounds rather interesting. Doesn't it? Now, take a guess at what I came up with. Oh, you're such a tease. Might have some time to think about it. So what exactly was your request? You dare interrupt our conversation? You commoners truly have no courtesy, do you? It's only natural to wait for those superior to you to finish their Oh my. What's the matter? Lord Jusis, I had no idea you were here with these commoners. Well, I am. Do you still wish for us to remain quiet while you continue with this nonsense? Of course not. We would never be so crass. I could get used to this. Why couldn't you just stand where they could see him in the first place? Well, what is it that you're looking for? Your request stated that you want some kind of bath salt. Well, you see, I'd like to request that you procure some pink salt for us. I see, that's a rather difficult request. Fret not then, I can change the request if you wish. that won't be necessary. A request is a request. Is it that hard to find? That's not the issue. We need to make our way through the canyon to the east to find it, much like we need to do for that monster. It's closer to the Orc's fort than it is to the city, so it won't be an easy journey. Oh, I see. Why are they putting salt in the bath, though? Putting salt in bath water warms the body. I don't really care for it, but it seems to have some positive health effects. Sounds like something only nobles could afford to do. Well, either way, we know exactly where we need to go now. Yeah, let's get the request from Artisan Street settled before making our way over there, though. Quest addicted to bath salts has been started. Thank you for the follow there, boss. Welcome, welcome. Bath salts, eh? The dog's called Richard and doesn't like me. But that's because it knows I'm a cat person. So all is good. The status quo is kept. This seems to be the central plaza. Goodness, this city truly is beautiful. Much more so than I ever could have imagined. Wow, this town's incredible. It's like it popped right out of a fairy tale. So the cathedral's over there and Artisan Street is over here. There's just so much to see. Well, let's go to Artisan Street then. I don't know where the shops are exactly in town, if you know what I mean. Davos's factory? Not Davros's. Alright, Artisan Street.
This street seems kind of different from the others.
This is Artisan Street, where craftsmen and merchants ply their trades.
It's pretty cool looking, to be fair. I got my hands on some rare Eastern silk at Keldrick's Grand Market. Now I need to go find a suitable tailor. Only the best will be able to make good use of such rare material. Oh, what a pleasure it is to be here in the Verdant City. A city dedicated to nobles, which also serves as Erebonia's centre of fashion. My daughter is quite a fashion addict, you see. She's so desperate to make her way to the tailors she won't listen. Right, well, we want to go to... No, wrong button. Wrong button. Good button. Tailoring, I guess? I'll skip you for a second. Cleaning! It's so much fun! I'm sorry about that. Always feel free to go in if you're looking for a meal. We're not the fanciest store, but the Master's Espresso is pretty popular. I'm sure it is. I want to see if there's any good defensive gear to buy, considering we skipped it in the last place we're in. Oh my, if it isn't Lord Jusis, please feel free to ask if you need something custom made. We're proud to say that we tailored some of Lord Rufus's indoor clothing. Take your time now. Is that the clothing that he doesn't show anyone? Right, now we've got some more straight upgrades. Silver jacket, for example. Golden dress. I mean, for Rean, that's a ridiculously obvious, you should buy that. My agility will go down, sure, but look at the defense stat up. Right, one on for Rean. What about shoes? So that's the best shoes of the noble leather here. You can trade movement for evasion, by the look of it there, and some extra defense. Woman only shoe. Let's get the noble leather on Rean. And now that's called defense. So there's cheaper options as well in the cotton shirt. Now what else do I buy? It's only like a 10 upgrade, but then there's a massive spell defense upgrade on these. For everyone else. I'm gonna be out of cash in no time, aren't I? Let's make sure that you're quite geared up then. Right, what do I want to sell? I don't think selling stuff here will really work for me in terms of making good money though. Border print t-shirts. A fiber guard here. That sells for $250 at least. Leather shoes, rubbish. Sunny sandals too. I didn't even have enough to buy another one. We need to go get some Sepith Mass. Sepith Mass! Maybe I can buy some weapons, I don't know. But finally, Rean has some better defense. Get dresses for the boys? No, I can't. They don't let me wear clothes intersexually. I want to. If it's better stats, I don't care what gender it is. I don't want to wear... If it's a fancy world, and like, this dress gives me 1,000 defense, and this normal mailed clothes gives me 500 defense, I'm going to wear the bloody dress. I'm going to wear that dress proud.